and gentlemen, to tonight's performance of Squiggllydickler. We will begin tonight's show in a moment, but we do have some general house rules to go over. At this time, we ask that you please turn off all cell phones, pagers, watches, clocks, blenders, pacemakers, vibrators, Christmas lights, automobiles, billboards, coffee mugs, and porch lights. All of these items can be very distracting to an actor on stage, some of which may even excite our actors, such as the Christmas lights. Please, no talking to the actors on stage either. They do not understand anything outside of the little box in which they play and cannot be disturbed by random words being thrown at them. Also along that same path, do not feed them. Actors are on a very strict diet of cigarettes and energy drinks. Anything else will upset their digestive system and give them ideas of an outside world. The taking of pictures is strictly forbidden. And besides, you know that your pictures always turn out crappy anyway. So why waste the film? Now may I present to you, ladies and gentlemen, your host for this evening, ranked among the New York Times 50 most eligible narrators and listed in Variety's 100 narrators to see this millennium. I present to you, me. Serving such a lovely audience tonight, and as I said so perfectly earlier, I'll be your narrator. Now, being the narrator is a very difficult job. It requires much skill, charm, charisma, and most of all, good looks. And good looks aren't easy to come by. Every morning when I twirl out of bed, rolling is for non-professionals, I must remind myself that my beauty is a gift that you demand I share with you. How can I refuse? Well, not enough about me. Let's have some more information about tonight's show. Now, Squiggllydickler, in case you are wondering, does contain language that may be offensive to others, such as ass, fuck, shit, lemonade, boobies, pervert, orangutan, rabbit flu shampoo, Latin, milk, and cookies. Actually, I think that's the only time in this show that those words are mentioned, so you've made it happen. Fair play to you. Also, along that same path, if you suffer from any of the... What are you doing out here? What have you come to hawk?
What, me?
Yes, you! The one with the highly trained idiot brain. What are you doing?
Well, since you're getting ready to do what you usually do at this point in the show, I think the audience will be much appreciative of me.
Much appreciative of you? Why? Do you not think these smart people can understand a few simple phobia words?
That's not what I think of.
Oh, did you hear that, ladies and gentlemen? I think he's calling you all stupid! Ooh, yes, come on, everybody. Are you finished? Yes. Now, don't forget, we might need to be much appreciative of him. I don't want his feelings hurt. Hey, that's not actually true at all. Now, can I go on with it, please? Yes, thank you. Anyway, as I was saying, if you suffer from any of the following phobias, we'll do our best to avoid them. Now, if you suffer from anodoxophobia,
Fear of others' opinions.
we'll try to keep them mainly to ourselves. Now, if you suffer from coprophobia,
Fear of excrement.
that's terribly painful for us. Now, if you suffer from coprostasophobia,
Fear of constipation.
along with coprophobia,
Fear of excrement.
the irony. However, if you suffer from the fecal gesiophobia,
Fear of painful defecation.
And that is causing your coprophobia?
Fear of excrement?
Well, then just get over it. And for those of you with jellophobia,
Fear of laughter.
we promise nothing short of absolute horror. And we would like to deeply apologize to those of you with phobologophobia.
Fear of phobia words.
This whole bit must have been unbearable for you. And now, because I can, and since there's no one to stop me, we present what else is on the stage. Oh, thank you. Now, to accomplish this portion of the show, we took suggestions from you out in the lobby as to other shows you'd rather be seeing tonight. Let's see what you suggested. Oh, The Odd Couple!
The Odd Couple!
I'm clean!
And I'm dirty.
We'll never get along.
No, probably not.
And I'm two British women. I
I think everything's better now. Yes, and I'm still clean. And I'm still dirty.
am. And I'm still two British women. Ta-da!
Hey, just fantastic, folks. Now, for those fans out there, a little theatre history. Now, most critics, when having heard that Carly Simon was going to write a show about an odd couple, they thought she would never succeed. Guess critics don't know everything.
Are you almost finished? We need to get on with the actual play.
Almost. Now, where was I? Oh, yes, sir. Yes. Let's see, for our second selection. Do you like musicals? Me either! But some lovely audience member has suggested the musical Cats! I shall be playing the role of Mr. Mistopheles. Cat! Meow! Now wasn't that fun, folks? You know, I've never really been a fan of Stephen Sondheim, and that thing actually won the 1977 Golden Globe for Best Play. But that was Cats, though, right? Say that to me again, so that I can tell these nice people the truth. Well, apparently Cats was written by some bloke named Andrew Lloyd Webber. Never heard of him, though. Must have been one of those one-hit musical wonders. Anyway, that thing actually won the 1983 Tony for Best Musical. Something we don't have to worry about around here. I'm an asshole. That doesn't make any sense, and that's vulgar language for vulgar. Now for our final selection, we present Death of a Salesman. Just fascinating. Who knew that you could get that classic play down to that pivotal moment? I believe attention has truly been paid.
You know, I'm not quite sure that's how the play goes.
What was that?
I said I'm not sure that's how the play goes.
Oh, of course it is. I've read lots of plays, and in this one, Death of a Salesman, there is this constantly annoyed and persistent salesman, played effortlessly by you in this staging, that goes around saying attention must be paid, until he is shot dead by a man in a moo-moo. Not much of a comedy, if you ask me.
Not much. In Death of a Salesman, a down-on-his-luck salesman is not shot dead by a man in the movie, he kills himself. And it's his wife, only once, mind you, who said attention must be paid.
Well, excuse me, Mr. Edward Albee. I had no idea I was standing in the presence of the almighty author of Death of a Salesman.
Edward Albee? Arthur Miller wrote Death of a Salesman.
Sorry about all that. Salesmen are, in my opinion, drug addicts. He being the only one I know. Well, I think that just about covers everything that needed to be covered, so if there are no other questions, we shall begin. This whole prologue really has nothing to do with the rest of the show. In hindsight, I suppose we could have just skipped it or managed our time better. Anyway, be warned, you may hear the word ass again.